This is JC DeLass with this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner, and this week we're joined by Christenson, the women's field hockey coach at Nazareth College. Tara, you were recently named the first full-time field hockey coach here at Nazareth, but you certainly have plenty of head coaching experience. You used to be at CUCA and also down the road at St. John Fisher. How did that experience help you in this position now?
Well, the field hockey team at Nazareth College, it is, freshman class-wise, we have a big freshman class. Sophomore class is very large as well, so this team is younger, developing the program. It's kind of a reemergence of sorts. So with starting the program at St. John Fisher, brand new team, young players, and then again, same thing at CUCA, brand new team, young players, recruiting, building from the beginning. That's kind of what we're basing, many of our mindsets around heading into this fall between myself and Danielle, the assistant coach. So it's, building blocks, laying the foundation. We're reestablishing, the Nazareth field hockey culture.
I would imagine patience is a very important part of what you do, and how to be a successful coach in field hockey too.
Yes. Field hockey is a sport. It's there is a lot of gray area with the officiating. It's not, so black and white like other sports. So patience, yes, whether you're on the sidelines coaching or on the field. But, diligence as well, just like other sports, but, commitment to, the skills that are essential to the game. The pulls, the receptions, the block tackles, just the building blocks that are going to make the players successful and, mesh together as a team quickly.
You mentioned gray areas.
Yes.
Field hockey is definitely an acquired taste. What would you do to change the sport to make it more popular and maybe bring more fans to the sport?
Do you know, field hockey is actually the #3 team sport in the world, and that's one of my favorite, stats or quotes or, just facts to surprise people with, because you wouldn't know it because the game is still kind of emerging in North America. To develop the sport of field hockey, especially within the upstate New York area, and it's happening, but just starting at a younger age, similar to how soccer's, ice hockey's, lacrosse, they have developmental programs that start with children as young as 2 and 3. We're actually starting to do that in the Rochester area. There's a club team that started, college coaches, we're mainly the ones heading it up, just to grow the game, grow the sport, put it out there more. So the exposure's there and you never know who you're gonna catch and maybe entice.
I see, as you talked about, increase in junior programs.
Yes.
High schools in particular.
Yes.
In Section 5 in the Rochester area, really become a much bigger sport, and I would imagine that helps your cause too.
Yes. Section 5, in addition to Buffalo, Section 6, Section 3, Utica, Syracuse area. But Section 5 is a field hockey hotbed, especially right where we're located, Nazareth College. There's only 2 teams that are on the west side, so it is, literally in our backyard as far as recruiting, able to draw players, and just, educate and grow the game, which is important, developing that relationship.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner.